Does it count down? Like, you're counting down with it?
No, I'm just telling you like when I'm pushing the button. Like,
Oh, so like you're giving me the countdown as a courtesy.
well, yeah, I don't want you to be running your mouth and cursing and talking bad about
Like I'm
people.
going to be doing something else. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Craft Cast, where me and my husband make craft videos in the basement.
In the basement.
And we talk to super crafty people and talk about crafty things. And we have a fun program scheduled this evening.
Fun.
A fun.
Fun. Oh, so much fun. You got to do it twice.
Well, that's the only way, because I like to party. Um, my name's Koren. That's Tim. He's my husband.
Oh, I'll pop myself up here for a second.
Oh.
Say hello. I guess I'll be
I don't-
courteous. Hello.
I can't. Everything's
She's
all
behind me today.
mismatched and misarranged because we are updating my studio in my craft room, and so there's stuff everywhere and there's chaos.
Oh, I love it.
Just there's wires
I
everywhere.
love
It's a hazard.
it. Are you okay?
Yes,
Talking about it looked like it took you down about 3 pegs.
I'm.
Having a woosah moment? Have
Yes.
a woosah.
It is very stressful working in a construction environment.
I am a construction environment. What's wrong with you?
I mean, it's different. Like I'm not doing the construction. It's not my that's not my portion of it. I just have to hear it and deal with it. So that's what's stressful about it.
Okay.
If I was over there like working with you, doing it,
You'd understand why I have headphones on all the time.
right. Well, it's just a different kind of stress,
It's
but
not that I don't want to talk to you.
and I'm very thankful. Please please don't think that I'm not thankful for everything that you're doing. I'm super thankful.
Well, good.
I'm just ready for it to be done,
Aren't we all?
but I love you.
Well, I'm sure
So-
everybody else here waiting wants things back.
Who is here? I don't have any way to read the comments in the live chat. I can change that.
I mean, okay. So do you want me to read them?
Well,
mean,
I just want to see who's here and say hi to everybody.
Okay. Dana, Sandy, Pear Blossom Press.
Oh,
Lady
you don't-
Cake
no,
Press,
no.
Karen Diaz, Bunny, Pear Blossom Rose, Barbertail, Tiny Cutler.
All right, forget it.
All right, we done with that?
Okay, so we'll just move on to Instagram inspirations, and I'll just not know what's in the live chat.
Here, where's the iPad? Here, I'll get the iPad. How about that?
I have my phone, but it's just going to cause a thing because I'm going to turn it on, and then I'll be
Well,
distracted.
here, I'll get you some chats here in a minute. And you can go ahead and
So,
start talking, and I'll
Instagram
figure out how
inspiration
this works.
this month. I've been really trying to scrapbook more, okay? Because it is a way for me to like journal and document and do all the things that I like to do, and also preserve it as a way to like tell stories maybe to my kids that aren't interested in those stories now but might be interested in them later. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm looking for scrapbooking people and that people that are documenters. So I have two to share with you. The first one, I don't know, who do you have first?
I have Cherie.
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 Cherie, I guess she is affiliated or works with Felicity Jane, and
Who is that?
they're a scrapbooking, I guess, like kit company. They put a kit out. I'm subscribed now.
And you can't tell me more about what they do.
Well, they put together a scrapbooking kit, like with all of the things that are all matchy together. It is like heaven when you look at it, and you get to make scrapbook pages with it.
Okay.
And so Cherie works with their kits every month, and I just love her. She's a mix of like modern and old school techniques, and I think she's really fun. So I wanted to share it with people.
Okay.
Are we looking at her stuff?
I mean, we can. I was letting you explain, but here's her stuff right here.
So, yeah, that's her, and that's the kit that I just got. That was Mari. Those first three projects on her
These
grid.
three at the top here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, with the butterflies,
Right.
it's really cute. I love their kits, and she's really inspiring to me. So, that's Cherie. The next one that I found is completely different. She's more, her name is Kimberly, and she's more of a documenter like Allie Edwards. I believe she's on the Allie Edwards design team, and her style is more kind of about the photos and less about the frilly stuff. I guess that's how you would say. Could you maybe scroll? Thank you.
Sorry, I was trying to get you hooked up with some comments here so you didn't feel quite so low.
Pop out chat. That's the good stuff. So yeah, Kimberly. I don't like to shorten people's names if they don't, but yeah. So hers are more of like an Allie Edwards style kind of documenter, and it's really I just those both of those women have really inspired me recently, and I've been addicted to their stuff. So I'm sharing them.
I'm a little thankful for Allie Edwards.
Huh?
I'm a little thankful for Allie Edwards.
Really?
I've never slept better.
So I watch Allie Edwards in the evening time, and sometimes, it's anytime I shut my eyes in the evening, I'm going to go to sleep. Okay, it's no offense to anyone that I'm watching, but if I sit down and I'm comfortable and I close my eyes, I'm done. I'm done.
When she lays down at night to go to sleep, and she'll be watching Allie Edwards, I'm sitting there like, hey, this is. She just chatters away, man. I'm good to go. So,
well, I love her videos.
Backlighting off.
Go check out Allie Edwards. Okay, so that's 3 people.
Well,
we're name dropping.
I'm not doing that. Y'all could do that.
So yeah, so that they have been helping me. I guess like get back into. I can't even say that I ever did a good job at being a scrapbooker, because I only have like a few pages in every scrapbook. But I do, when I was a kid, I used to journal a lot, and that was really like therapeutic. So I think that that's going to help me.
You wrote in a journal until, we were married, I think, when you stopped, actually. Or almost.
It was your fault.
Yeah, well. Sorry, I'll take that.
Maybe you corrected whatever it is that I needed from the journaling. I don't know.
Well, whatever it is, I'm actually happy to see you doing this, because you've been excited about it lately.
It is. It's been one of those, like, just something that hits a spark or sparks joy. It's been sparking joy. So I hope to share, my love is card making, but I'll share some of my scrapbooking projects, probably over on Instagram. I don't know if anyone would be interested in watching my scrapbooking video of mine.
And Tana just said, I don't know if I even have enough time to scrapbook. And I'll tell you right now, like, the way she's doing it, you have time for it.
Right, like, because I'm mostly doing the pocket scrapbooking and, like, small. I'm not doing 12 by 12 layouts like I attempted to do at first. I do have those albums. Those are the ones that have, like, 1 or 2 layouts done, and that's it. But this is the smaller. I like the smaller because I can use my card supplies. I like it. So we can ask our guest if he's ever scrapbooked. We have Daniel West is with us this evening. We're going to talk to him about his card making adventures. And Daniel, hello.
Hello, how are you?
His voice. Talk about someone we could watch and fall asleep to. Maybe we'll try Daniel tonight.
You want to tell me a story tonight, Daniel?
Do you watch TV in the evening?
I do. I watch TV a lot when I'm crafting, so I usually binge watch things and get projects done that way.
Right, like something that's on in the background that you're not really focused on.
Right, exactly.
Right. When I'm watching like something and trying to learn it, I have to pay attention to it. So in the evenings, I try to sit down and watch something or pay attention to something. And it seems like recently it just puts me to sleep. Maybe it's just me getting old.
No, I think what it is I think it's exhaustion. I think we work ourselves
Oh, yeah.
to the quick. I mean, I've been trying to take account into trying to figure out how many hours we're actually working, and it's been greater than 18 for the last 11 days.
A day?
On average, it has been longer than 18 hours a day on
Oh.
average over the last 11 days.
That's a lot.
I mean, it's everything from from she's homeschooling Dexter, and then
Yeah.
at night, of course I'm working my job, and then in the evenings we've been working on the studio, and by the time we're done, it's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and then get cleaned up and crawl in bed. It's after midnight, and then 5 o'clock in the morning, it's rolling all over again. It's been an interesting month or so.
Yeah, it's really, it's because it's spring and it makes you feel revived in a lot of ways. So I personally feel that, and I wanna go and do, the warm weather's coming. Anyway, Daniel, tell us about yourself for people that don't know who you are.
Hello, everybody. My name is Daniel West. I am also known as Dell for Dell and Artie. That is my blog and social media profile everywhere: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. And Dell and Artie is a community of crafters that get together on YouTube and Facebook Lives. We craft and chat and talk. So this is kind of right up my alley. I'm happy to be here with Koren and Tim, and really honored to be invited.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being here with us. It's
Yeah.
not easy for everyone.
Nah, it's kind of an old hat for me because I do it all the time, but it's novel to be able to hang out with you guys and chat at the same time, like in live, like having a conversation.
I know, like we're just hanging out.
But I've never been accused of being shy either, so.
Me
You
either.
and me both.
I don't think any of us have.
My best friend called the other day, and I think I was driving, and I turned took the phone on the Bluetooth on the truck, and Corey and I were together, and he was ranting about something, and he said, "Man, I just don't like cocky people. I don't like overly confident people." And I'm like, her neck snapped to the side so quick, I thought she was going to hurt herself. And she's like, have you met us? Like, what do you mean you don't like confident and cocky people? Like, it's...
My husband. We make narcissistic jokes about him.
Oh.
But it's all in good fun. It's not like... I want people to feel confident. And I want that to be a thing. I want it to be okay and not a bad thing or something to talk down about anyone. I think confidence is a good trait.
I have with my daughters is about being confident and being strong, and
right.
And those types of things. And I just I think that molds a lot of a personality. But I also think it supports you for not coming off as a shy person, also, which I have certainly never been.
Well, this evening we have Daniel is on. You're on the Colorado Craft Company design team.
3C doesn't really have a design team, but
Yeah.
I've been designing for them since the beginning, like from their very first release. So
I think that you're.
based.
Yeah, I think you're a great fit for their. I love your cards that you make with their stuff. So tonight we have a few sets that, or we're working with their newest release. I have 2 cards to share and an image to color from one of them. I actually made this card and then I was going to finish coloring it this evening live. Like I prepared, okay? I prepared stuff and like
That's
it was
impressive.
partly done, yeah. But then I started looking at it and I was like, wait, I love it just the way that it is. I don't want to color another thing on this card because it makes it look like the little mouse is color or painting this mural of himself painting
Yeah.
flowers or whatever. And I was like, you know what? That's it. Now I have to restamp it. So I restamped it so we can have something to color this evening. But that was my card. I had prepared something, but I deem it done. It is finished.
Took it further than it should have gone.
Yeah.
Nope, not me. Wrong switch.
We have an intruder.
It's happening.
You have to go upstairs, dude. It's just a few more minutes.
Go on, Dirtball.
And then I made this one. This is with the artist Mini. I just think he is super cute. And so I just
That's
quickly
fantastic.
made like this splatter background and he's walking away. He's done. And he signed it, the artist.
That's awesome. Love it.
So that's what I have. What are you playing with tonight?
So I have a camera turned around. There we go. I have the for mom and the for dad sets here.
Mm-hmm.
I just stamped them out, getting them ready to color.
What are you going to use?
I haven't actually done anything yet. What'd you say?
What are you going to color with?
Copic markers.
I've got Tombow dual brush.
Oh my goodness. I would love to learn how to play with those.
What do you do any watercoloring?
I do.
So these are really easy, and most of the sets come with a little blender brush, and that's really what I like to use to blend them out with. And
Really?
oh yeah, that's what I did with both of these cards. And I'm using Arteza or Arteza. I'm not sure how you pronounce it correctly. I've heard it pronounced both ways. I'm using their watercolor paper because I'm testing it out. It was given to me by Lisa Hendrick, and so I'm trying to like decide if I like it.
Can you hold your card up to your camera? I want to see it a
Can I
little
do
close.
that? Like this?
Yeah, he has a different view than there you go.
I have a different view than everybody.
Just a little.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I can't
No
control
worries.
his
So good.
because of the Zoom connection, so I
Oh.
can control what everybody else sees in general.
You
Everyone's
do
saying
so
hi to
well with those
Dex.
combos.
I've banished him to upstairs.
Roberta is asking if the pens are like the art. She said, "Aren't they like his Arteza pens?"
They should be. The art like they have brush pens, right? Like watercolor brush pens or water-based brush pens.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they're the same. Water-based markers that can be used to watercolor with.
Yeah.
So
I like real brush pens.
and I have a really muted, kind of bland, boring, my style kind of color palette. That's it. And I think it's really cute that it's not finished being colored.
I love that. Yeah, great idea. Really great idea.
So I'm
Plus,
just gonna...
it's one of the 2021 design, up and coming design fads for the year is unfinished or open spaces like that on
Yes.
projects. You know that?
Yes. And it could, like, I think I've been doing it all along. Every time I color white, nobody can tell. Like, I can't tell that I colored it. So I've been making a lot of white space this whole time, just unintentionally.
Nice.
So, and you're using Copic markers on what kind of paper?
I'm using Express It card, it's called. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Express It.
I've heard of it, but I've never used it.
It's
supposed to be really good.
Copic markers, yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
It's just so blendable.
Yeah, I have a Hefty Doodle alcohol marker paper that I really like for that, but I have never used the Express. Is that like by Copic? Do they put that out?
No, it's not by Copic, but it is formulated for Copic markers.
Okay.
So good. I learned it from a Copic coloring class that I was taking.
Do you
I'm
take a lot
actually
of?
taking, but haven't taken it, and I haven't been doing it like I'm supposed to.
I do that too. I start strong and then I start to fade towards the end of the class.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
I think that is just, you know, it's I like to learn at my own pace. I like the learn at your own pace classes. Those I tend to finish.
Yeah.
Anything that I have to show up for on like a regular basis, yeah, that's not.
Oh no, yeah. This is definitely a learn at my own pace thing. I'm still not great at doing. Although I learned a ton in the very first few sessions, and I'm like, I've got to really use these to death, these techniques, and then I'll move on to the next thing. I'm super impressed with it.
Is there any questions in the live chat? Is there any questions for Daniel? Like, how did you get started in card making, Daniel?
So I'm a pastor of a church in Providence that my wife and I started about 17 years ago, and one of the members in our church is a paper crafter and YouTuber, actually. But it's all in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
She is fantastic. She's a really great card maker and crafter, and she brought some stuff one time for some kind of activity. She ran our Sunday school for a while, and she is just so good, and I was impressed with it. I'm like, hey, I want to try that, and I tried it. I fell in love with the coloring aspect and all the fun that's involved. You guys know why you love it, right? All those reasons. Plus, I was going through something at the time that I needed to get my mind off of, and it really helped me get through a very kind of anxious, very kind of hard bit of road there for a bit for me.
So it was a therapeutic outlet for you.
What'd you say?
So a nice therapeutic outlet for you?
Yes, exactly. Kept me from going crazy and hitting the bottle. Just saying.
Huh.
It was nice. And so now I'm kind of stuck doing it because I love it so much. And I went all in like a crazy person. Like, not like a normal crazy person, but like a really, really crazy person. I have a studio, I have my camera.
Do you know who you're talking to?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I have a craft apartment.
Nice. That's awesome.
Like, I could live down here.
I'm pretty sure she's trying to. She's pretty mad that I haven't built the bathroom yet. And I think she wants a tub and a shower.
No, I think...
She doesn't want to ever leave.
I'll be happy with just a shower. Really, I'll be happy with just having a lavatory down here, so I don't have to walk up 200 flights of stairs.
Maybe a tad.
Okay, so it's not 200. It's a lot. And it feels like... And that's why I don't drink enough water. Because I don't like walking up the
you're going to lay that at the feet?
I'm just saying. Maybe I would drink more water if there was a bathroom down here.
There is one. Just one story up.
That's Dexter's bathroom. Wow. We don't need to elaborate. There's plenty of parents in the chat. I need to go all the way up. How many kids do you have, Daniel?
We have 3 kids.
So he understands.
Oh, yeah.
We actually have 4, but nobody ever knows about the others. Just Dexter.
He overshadows them all.
Well, they don't like being on camera or in pictures at all.
Yeah.
So I don't force them to do that. So
Yeah.
not all the time. Mother's Day is coming up, so I'll force them on Mother's Day. But and like my birthday, I get pictures.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But they hate it. My daughter hates pictures. I hope she changes her mind at some point, but yeah, I have to be lucky to get them in front of the camera. But Dexter, he wants to be on camera constantly. I can't share everything that he wants me to share.
I am the only extroverted person in my whole family. Like, my wife and my 3 kids are all introverts. So it's hard to, it's hard for me to, it's not hard to enjoy each other, but they do not like to be out and about, running around.
What did you guys stamp your images with?
I stamped mine with Ranger Archival. I haven't used this much recently, and then I pulled it out. I don't know what I was doing that I needed it for, but it really stamps really nice and crisp. Not so much on the watercolor paper, but on smoother cardstock. The black, it's not super black, so if that's an issue, it could be that my ink pad is a little bit dry too, but I've really been enjoying using this recently. The Jet Black Archival.
I stamped mine with Hero Arts Intensified Black.
Intensify?
Yeah. It's Copic friendly. It's super black. I love it.
I don't think I have that one. I have a lot of Hero Arts Black, but not that one.
I can hear it now. She's definitely taking notes. She will not be without this ink for long.
That's why I have to fall asleep while I watch videos, because then I would just go broke buying stuff.
No, but I think what happens is you're being sold subliminally while you sleep because you don't turn the videos off.
Oh.
So I think it's working against you. I think you need to...
Have I ever told the Qzar story?
No. And I still think the place is called Quasar, but... Okay.
It's Qzar.
All right.
Well, Daniel, I have a little brother. He's 7 years younger than me.
And
a little brother. He's 6'2". And he was a tank operator in the United States Army.
But he's still my little brother. So we were on a family vacation many, many moons ago when we were still children. And I had been earlier in the day talking about learning Spanish because I was failing Spanish at the time. And I was telling my parents how I was going to start listening to Spanish overnight so that I could learn it subliminally. But later that night, my brother recalled that whole conversation, and my stepfather was kind of like resting his eyes in the back seat. And my brother leans in to his ear and starts going, "Qzar, you want to go play Qzar?" And me and my mom just started busting out laughing because of what he was trying to accomplish. And Tom opened his eyes and was like, I think we should go play Qzar. Totally going along with it. It was hilarious. Oh, this is...
And Qzar is a video game?
Qzar was like a laser tag.
Oh, okay.
But back in the time where laser tag wasn't so cool, it was it kind of worked.
Yeah.
I think we all had that generation of laser tag experience.
I think now that place is a Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Also, interesting place to go.
I mean, I guess.
You're a lefty.
I'm a lefty.
My brother's a lefty.
My mom's a lefty. My daughter's a lefty.
Fascinated by left-handed people.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know how they use scissors.
You get lefty scissors from Tim Holtz?
Scissors.
Right, but how often is that like? I understand how you use scissors at home. I also hated playing pool against people who were left-handed.
Oh yeah,
Everything's backward.
I'm a good pool player.
Yeah, that was the thing too.
Why do you care how they shoot?
It changes the way you leave the ball.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm not that
We
cool.
kind of have an advantage.
So
I'm lucky to get the balls in. There's no, wherever it leaves is where it's left.
Yeah, it changes the position. So if I wanted to, not give somebody a shot on something, if you shoot left-handed, you have a different bank than somebody who's right-handed.
Yep.
And I was
I'm not sure if I'm getting the shading right on this.
I was just good enough to realize that it was a factor, but I was not good enough to do anything about it.
My mom's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, see, my my grandmother, my great-grandmother, came here from Ireland, and she opened a bar. And my mom grew up there.
That's fun.
And now my mom owns a bar, too.
So she's good at it.
She's got her own 3 tables.
So, yeah, so now she has her own nice, and right now they're all covered up because of COVID. You can't play. But they're nice. They're nice tables. She has all of the pool game. I have no pool. I can't do it. I can play you at Golden Tee Golf. And other barfly type games.
We should go upstairs and play Golden Tee when we're done with it.
But yeah,
But no, it just, everything feels so different for me, like that, shifting gears in a car and just everything.
Oh yeah, I never
everything,
even thought
and
about
it
that.
really, I guess it really kind of set in
right-handed ignorance.
when I messed my hand up when I was younger. Like I messed up my left hand, and my dad started to ask me like what hand it was when I told him I had injured myself, and he was like, "What hand?" I said, "It was my right, Pop," and he was like, "Oh, phew, thankfully." I was like, "Why? What? Does it matter?" I was like, it's pretty banged up." And he said, well, what he said was pretty crude. I won't repeat it here, but
Thank you.
it made me realize that there's a lot of things I can't do left-handed, and I mean a lot. And I don't know if maybe I'm just so dominant, like set on and doing everything, but I'm woefully bad at everything left-handed.
Wow.
I got really good with frozen shoulder.
And it feels like most people that are left-handed are, to some degree, pretty darn ambidextrous.
I would say that.
Like a lot of the folks that are here in the comments are saying, I'm left-handed, but I use right-handed scissors, or
Well, like I taught Brian how to play baseball with a right-handed, so he plays baseball right-handed. He swings
right, throws left.
No, well, I don't know what he does now, but when he was a kid, he threw right-handed because that's how I taught him to throw.
Really?
But he did really well.
He welds left-handed. I know that.
Right, but I think that's what you're talking about, like his ability to do both. When my shoulder started bothering me, I really did start doing a lot more with my left hand, my left arm.
Yeah, that was a bit of a setback.
Right, but I think now I can do a lot more things with my left hand. It's kind of a neat. I mean, I don't wish a frozen shoulder on anyone, but it's kind of a neat thing to get from it, to get out of it, or put a positive spin on it. I'm more ambidextrous now.
Yeah, I guess that's a small favor.
A little win, a little tiny win.
Little win. You got to take your wins where you can get them.
Right.
Yeah, Bunny said she's been there too. I think you're coming into your second year. You'll be at 2 years this
With frozen shoulder.
June. Yeah, July. It's July, late July.
No.
Yeah, that's when you had your heart surgery, babe.
Oh, yeah, heart
It
surgery.
was right after heart surgery.
Wow.
Yeah. So you've been
I
down.
think
That's when
you're
you got a
because I
frozen
remember
shoulder.
we took the kids to Disney, and that's when people were bumping into me, and I
Yeah.
was like in tears
Yep.
because it hurt so bad. I was like, when people touch me. And then, yeah, so that was really when it started to really bug me, and I think we got back and I made an appointment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time healing on this one.
Yeah. And I still can't do all the things behind me. I'm still struggling to reach behind me. But I
My
can
whole life.
reach up now, and that's really good.
You can already do more behind you than I can. So, and I don't have frozen shoulder. I don't think.
I think you have T-Rex problems. You just have really short arms. Like, he's not a cuddler. And last night we were sitting on Dexter's bed playing Star Wars, and he put his arm around me to try to grab my butt, and he couldn't.
Yeah.
Because his arms weren't long enough.
That's why I'm not a cuddler. I can't reach the butt.
Sorry, dude. Fail. But you did get a sticker for passing that level.
I got a trophy. He built me a trophy. He helped me.
Oh, yeah, you got a trophy. I'm sorry, I thought it was a
trophy
sticker.
out of
Honorable
Lego.
mention.
Yeah, well, he built me a trophy out of Lego men for getting him past the level. So, I don't know. I don't think that's helpful. Corey, are you still arting, or are you doing
I'm reading
else?
the comments. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't color very much, so I don't have to color very much. But I think it looks really cute. What time? We need to give away stuff.
Oh.
We have giveaways. So, Colorado Craft Company was kind enough to give us, a discount code that's in the comment or in the description box, right? You put that in there, Tim? Please tell me you copy and pasted it.
I copied and pasted what you told me to copy and paste. If it was not, I did not ensure content was accurate. If it wasn't in the box, it didn't make it in the box, but we'll make sure it makes it in the box now.
And it's good until midnight this evening for 15% off Colorado Craft Company at their website. And
It's actually good for a few days.
Oh, I thought it was at midnight tonight.
No, I think it's. You can check. You can verify that in the email, I think, but it's 2 days.
Either way, use the coupon. And then, what else? Oh, the giveaway. We have a giveaway for the live chat. One lucky winner in the live chat is going to get to pick a stamp set of their choice. And we've decided what we're going to do with that, right? We're just going to pick randomly.
Are you asking me?
Yes. You are going to pick a random person that's in the comments to enter.
Oh, man.
Leave a comment in the live chat, and then one random person is going to win a stamp set of their choice. And, but there's another chance for the replay watchers, if you're watching this on replay, or for people in the live chat that want a chance to win something else. I've put together, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different stamp sets from the Colorado Craft Company. I think one of these I did use, but they're still good as new, and they're older. This one is from the Lovely Legs collection. I can never find the names of their stamp sets. Anyway, this one's called Let's Go. And some of these might be so old, or they might be before they were finished too, because sometimes I get things that like before it's being sold. I don't know what they're called, what that's called. Before it has like packaging all pretty. But there's, I guess these are maybe 6x8. Yeah. 2 6x8 stamp sets and 2 other smaller ones. To one lucky winner in the comments of this video. So if you want a chance to win this, I'll send it to you. We're going to pick a winner in 3 days' time. And come back to this video. The winner will be listed in the description box. And then that person can send me an email and I'll get this stuff out to them in 3 days. So comment away. It doesn't matter what you comment. I just hope it's not mean. um,
I'm trying to figure. Nancy just said
prototypes, maybe that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know, like the first run of
first
things.
run. That's why they don't have all the names on it.
Yeah, or like their samples or tests. Sometimes,
Nice.
you know, when they're testing to make sure that everything's not touching, things like that.
Nancy just said that she's watching on her son's Xbox but commenting on her phone. I didn't realize you could watch live YouTube.
I think you can watch anything. I think you can surf the internet.
Oh, isn't that interesting? Weird. It's really strange. All right.
See, I like Bunny. 4 sets. No one cares if they're used. Exactly, my friend.
Exactly. I love getting used stamp
Free
sets. I don't
stuff.
care.
That's how I bought stuff when I was really, really poor.
Yeah.
Back when I was a single mom. I had no money, like negative money. I'd shop eBay and like stuff that was used because that's what I could afford.
Right.
It's really been an interesting thing watching her develop. You know, from she's not kidding. She was second handing and anywhere she could to save a few bucks. Running a season late or a year late on making cards, and then now to the point to where I have quite a bit of product in this.
I do, and I give it away in Procrastination. So if you guys want to, you can be a member of Procrastination. That's where I do a lot of giveaways to my Procrastination members. And it's a Facebook group. It's free and it's private. It's just members of, the craft community, and it's moderated by me and Tana. And we just hang out there and share our projects. And so if you like getting used giveaway stuff, go over there, because that's where I give the majority of my stuff away.
Roberta said that's how she got back into stamping. She got a mystery charity box.
Right. And anytime I see a kid that's been getting into it, I try to give them a box of stuff too.
Oh man, Violet, Corey's daughter, she left here with a box that night.
If you come and visit me, you leave with stuff, pretty much. If you come here, you're leaving with stuff. So, Daniel, what do you like the most about card making? We know it's therapeutic. We know it's...
I'm going to make his project bigger since yours is...
Because I'm not doing anything?
Yeah, you're laming out.
What do you like the most about card making?
I love seeing how well I can get an image to look good with coloring. I don't know how to express that. How well can I make it look?
Right.
And then how perfect can I get something? Not because I want to be perfectionist, but because I want
to do the best you can.
Right. I enjoy that feel of having done something really well, and then publishing it online and letting people see and talk about it. It's fun.
Right. Is there something, because we have a discussion question that in Procrastination, I ask them every so often to give me ideas of discussion questions. And so we got one, I think it was from Sarah. I think that's who it was. She wanted to know what's a card making trend that you don't like? Like, what is something that's really popular that you just can't get into it?
Even though I do them, I'm not really into slimline cards. It's not my favorite thing. It's a big trend, but I'm
right.
I really do like the small, tiny canvas of an A2 size card. Most of my stamps work with that, and that's what I'm used to doing. And then to try to reimagine it all with another card size, I'm like, not really into it.
It is. It's different.
Make them, but yeah.
Yeah, it's different. It's when you change the card size, you're changing your canvas, and
Yeah.
it can be difficult for some people, or not interesting.
Yeah,
Like I have
exactly.
all A2 size stuff, and when I make a slimline card, even down to taking the picture, it's different.
The pictures are the worst. Trying to
Yeah.
get them.
So
It's
it looks
really hard to
weird
get a
because
picture.
my
Yeah.
A2 card looks great in this box, but when I make it a long, skinny card, it doesn't look great.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So there's only one trend that I could really think of that I couldn't get into, and Tim can vouch for this. I don't know if anyone still does it, but when you draw the cheeks of people and then you would put like a white dot in the middle of the cheek.
Or over-appling the cheek.
Right,
like
like
a real roundy.
making really super adorable cheeks and then a white dot right in the middle of the cheek, like a highlight of the cheek.
I've never seen that before.
Maybe I'm crazy, but this was a trend, not this year. I haven't
been a
seen
few
anyone do
years.
it in a while, but Tim, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about,
it's been a minute.
because it made them look like weird.
It was like an artificial
nipples.
cheek shine. Like it was a
It
really
looked like
Did
odd-
you just say cheek nipples?
Yes, it looked like cheek nipples. Like it just looked like too cutesy for me. I just couldn't get it. I
Yeah.
couldn't get into it, And I'm
Yeah.
usually really cutesy. But that's what it looked like to me. So I couldn't get into it. Look, everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Well, and it's not like I expect
I should
anybody
have
to
looked
go
that
ahead
picture
and.
up.
Well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna Google cheek nipples?
Please
No.
don't do that.
It was really popular. People were doing it. I mean, I guess it was kind of cute, but
Hey, I wouldn't shop at Dick's Sporting Goods online for the longest time because I was concerned about what their website was going to take me to.
what?
Dick's Sporting Goods, I would not go to their website for the longest time because I was worried. I didn't want that on my server history.
Well, I'm glad you got
Didn't want it on the
because I like shopping
search
there.
Well, I was concerned. I don't like that stuff popping up on my computer. Like, oh god.
Look, Kristen Bonini, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but she said zits, and that's another thing that it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it
Acne.
was just something I just couldn't get behind. I'm not sure if I ever tried to pull it off myself. But, yeah, I just couldn't. That was one trend that I couldn't get behind.
And the other thing too is they were putting cheeks on things that shouldn't have cheeks. Like, you'd end up with like
Frog cheeks.
Well, yeah.
I mean, they
Well,
kind of
frogs have
have
cheeks, but no, I mean something with like a long snout, like a mouse,
Yeah.
a long snout kind of thing, and it would end up with like these big it always looked like it was blowing a bubble, but it wasn't blowing a bubble. It was just super cheap.
Karen Diaz, who knew car making video could take this turn? Oh, honey, just watch the other lives.
No, we're being good tonight.
I want to start a trend. I want to start a trend like. I wish that everyone could hop on the zombifying trend, like making zombies out of these cutesy animals.
I love it when I see guys doing that. I think it's awesome.
But no one likes them on, no one will like them on Instagram. Everyone's so saccharine and cute. And I understand that, most of the people involved in our industry are sweet, kind, older.
But, I mean, you have to have a little bit of change. You have to change it up a little bit. You got to have a little bit of spontaneity in the mix.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a zombify hop.
Yeah.
Where everyone from all the companies, you can use whatever company you want. You just have to zombify.
I just want to point out, when you watch this back, I want you to pay attention to how long it took him to line up his card. And I keep telling you, you can't do it in an eighth of a second.
Well, I also don't care.
He took the time to make sure it was nice and straight, and you flipped that thing on there like a frisbee. Straight enough.
Because it is straight enough.
That's funny.
Did you pick a winner yet?
Oh, am I supposed to? Am I supposed to do that now?
Does anyone have any questions for
Yes,
Daniel?
there was a question. There was
Okay.
a good question actually a little while ago that I wanted to ask. I just need to find it here for a second. Hang on. Do you create your projects knowing what you're going to do with all of your stuff before you color it, or do you kind of decide after you create it what you're going to make it all into? Like, do you color it purposefully knowing how it's all going to go together and how it's all going to fit, or do you just kind of like color all your parts and then assemble them in whichever manner? I think that's the nature of the
Yeah,
question.
I tend to do it willy-nilly. Just pick colors and try to make sure they go together. And if they don't, then I scrap the project, which happens a lot. But
See, I don't scrap the projects. I just keep going.
well, I try to salvage it, but sometimes it's just too bad. So, like this one almost took a really wrong turn. But
I love that
think
image of the guy. It's so cute. The dad in the chair.
Hang
That's
on,
my
let
dad.
me straighten you up here, Daniel. Hang on a second.
One time I painted my dad's toenails while he was asleep in his chair. Don't do that. Would not recommend.
Oh my goodness.
That's awesome. Looks great.
What's on my thumb? It looks like I.
Did you paint a face?
Who?
His thumb. Is it a smiley face?
Oh, I'm not sure if it's a smiley face, but
No, I have some an eczema breakout, and so the peeling
It's catching
skin
on
caught the ink, and now it
Yeah.
looks like I'm just a filthy person that doesn't take a bath.
it's okay. We have a Dexter. We call him Stinky.
Oh yeah. we
And
know.
Stinker and Stanko.
There
And
you go.
Your card looks great.
Thank you.
And my lazy half finished card. I think it's really cute.
I love
Let
your
me
cards.
switch it over so people can see it. Oops.
I like it.
I
I'm
love
gonna
them.
make two so that I can send one away. Can people even see? I'm sorry, I have.
Yes, they can
Oh,
see.
is this? So the winner is Jen. What? I can't read your handwriting.
Knable. Nable.
Nabel. Jen Nabel.
Jen Nabel. She's my buddy.
She is the winner of the live chat giveaway. So if she could email me at KorenWiskman.com, that would be great, so that we can make sure she gets her winnings.
And she's and I just want to point out, I did a scroll and stop, and more comments equal more of a chance to win in a live hop.
That's
in
right.
A live selection. So,
Can you hear this applause?
very
Did you do that with your stream deck?
Yeah, did that work? Could you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. That was really cool. I want sound effects.
So, I don't know if I like Daniel. So far, now we've got to order new ink.
Now I need
We've got
sound
to
effects.
figure out
I want
sound effects, and
applause.
I'm sure this is all got to be done before we go live for episode 5. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Applause
We're gonna have to
button.
do a few extra roofs now, just for
Yeah, I know, right?
that.
So, congratulations, Jen. And don't forget to comment down below in the video so that people can win the replay giveaway of the 4 stamp sets. And do we have any more questions?
I don't know. Daniel's an overachiever. He went after another one. Look at him.
Oh,
Look at him go.
Let him go.
I am letting him go.
We're not done.
I'm not stopping
We
him.
have 5 more minutes.
I am not stopping him. I'm just pointing out the fact that, oh no, he's got a bleeder.
I got a bleeder. We've got a bleeder.
He recovered it. Hey, what
What am I
if
gonna do?
we just all started doing some play-by-play, and he brings out the red.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what
stroke,
we're going to do
stroke,
for the
stroke. Oh, he's got a
podcast
bleeder.
in June.
How's he gonna work
We're
it
going to have another dad challenge in June.
Oh, we are?
Except I have added a contestant.
You have?
Yes. So, the dad challenge in June. Maybe we should ask Daniel. Daniel, would you like to do the Craftcast dad challenge in June?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's Pear Blossom Press. And,
Ooh, nice.
So Micah, and a special guest that's yet to be revealed. And you have to make a light up card. Now, see, this is completely unfair because Daniel makes more cards than all of y'all. So I'm throwing in the ringer.
Yeah, I do a lot of cards, so
It's all right.
that doesn't mean I can't be beat though.
I feel pretty good about it.
Well, it's a good thing that there really isn't any winners. Well, we make it all like competition like, but there's actually no winners.
Oh, come on.
There should be a trophy. There should be a trophy that gets sent to the winner every year.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And
I wish we still had James Brown.
I might still have James Brown.
So we have a, I'm not sure how you originally acquired James Brown.
I know how I got James Brown.
But he's a dancing James Brown, and what does he sing? Get on up?
No, it's,
Which one was that?
You guys crack me up.
We left it in my brother's truck one time, and he had it for a while. We should use that as the truck.
It would just randomly show up. I did it with doors at one point too. I would drop a random door off at someone's house.
That was just with Ambria. She, I can't remember how that started either, but we really did leave a door in her front yard.
Oh my gosh.
See, these are the things that I need to scrapbook, because otherwise I forget about them. I'm sure Ambria remembers though, because she had to get rid of that door.
I'm worried about clicking any of this because I'm not quite sure how loud it would be, or playing YouTube over top of YouTube is probably frowned upon. But
yeah,
if anybody's interested, if you have,
it's just a James Brown dancing.
If you Google dancing James Brown doll, you will see the dancing James Brown doll.
If you know us at all, we are a family of dancers, so it was a really cool thing to have.
Oh yeah, we're
I also like the fish.
The Billy Bass?
The filet fish?
The Billy Bass fish?
That could be a trophy.
So, when you first showed me this stamp, Corey, I didn't really know what it was. But now that he's colored it, I have a better understanding of what it actually is.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure.
It's a mom in her bed, and she's eating breakfast in bed.
Yeah, well. Yeah. So, about that.
I'm sorry. I should probably
her bed's made. I don't know what kind of mom gets the covers that still are on the bed by the time breakfast.
It only happens on Mother's Day.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right, fair enough.
It's a once a year thing.
Laurie wants to know if we got an answer about Daniel and scrapbooking.
Oh, Daniel, have you ever scrapbooked?
I have not.
Really? Does it interest you at all?
It does not. I love watching other people do it, and I like to see their layouts. I think it's really interesting to see other people, but my cup of tea are these small, tiny canvases. And
right. I started scrapbooking when I was a kid. I mean, as a young girl, I fell in love with markers and pens and paper and pretty stickers, and so, yeah. I grew up in Lisa Frank, so it was ingrained in me at a young age.
Dora wants to know how far you are on your card.
Me?
I think she recognizes that you haven't been working.
Oh, well, this is done. See, I had one that I did. I finished one before we started so that I would have one finished because I always talk too much.
There you go.
And I promise that it's finished. I was going to color the whole thing, but I liked it not colored, so it's done. Am I holding it?
Yeah, I think you're good then.
All right. So,
I'm going to finish this later.
And I also made this one earlier today real quick.
Oh, I just took the...
Oh,
jeez, you're the master of bad timing.
This one?
Yeah, got big enough. There you are. I just took the camera off of you. Yeah, I like that one too, actually.
And, that's how I would be. Just splatter some stuff on the wall. I'm done.
She's
beautiful.
the first.
You're such an artist.
She's the first person I ever dated that ever cared about anything like paper. I want to say at one point I had some resume paper or something sitting around the house, and I was getting ready to pitch it. nobody sends a resume anymore. She was like, stop!
That is my resume paper, and it is for sending fancy letters.
Well, of course.
And when I was doing the PTA stuff, I would send letters sometimes, but I haven't used it in quite some time. So I have fancy resume paper. I have it in white and ivory.
Nice.
And matching envelopes.
How long have you had it?
How long have you had it?
I haven't sent a resume in a long time, but that's how I first got it. I first bought it because I was looking for a job. But I haven't really done that in a long time. At least that way, like sending resumes.
Now, I if you showed me these two different sets of cards next to each other and asked me to pick the artist, if I didn't know either of you, I would totally have picked the other direction.
Really?
I really would. Look, I mean, just he has a much more vibrant color palette. Yours are. I mean, it's remarkable, just how different the styles are here.
Well, I really did intend to finish coloring the but I really liked it with the boring colors.
No, I'm not saying it's boring. I'm just
I stopped. Sometimes you just know you're done.
no.
Just like this guy.
I love him.
He was done.
I think it's
Beautiful. He's the artist.
I like watching what people do with things that aren't what the original artist intended them to be.
Well, I think Anita, her images really lend themselves well to so many different types and styles of coloring. Yeah, because it's so loose that it really allows you to be whatever it is you want, you know? Like, not that other things don't do that, but these, I feel like, really just do that. It just makes you feel a little bit freer because the drawing is that way. So, all right, well, do we have any further questions?
Nancy had pink resume paper.
See, I never went like, I never had pink, but I do have white and ivory.
Lots of support for the love of the stationery aisle. You have you are in good company with those who also love the stationery aisle.
I love pens and all the colors and writing things. I still have paper planner. Even though I do the digital calendar, I still write things. And
I can't use a digital calendar. I don't. It doesn't work for me.
Do you use a paper planner, Daniel?
I use a bullet journal. A Canva bullet journal. Yeah.
Do you write your designs in it?
I don't, but I have a calendar in there that I write my projects in, due dates and things like that, you know?
Mm-hmm. I have like a Moleskine notebook that I write all of, like, if I get an idea for a project, I'll keep all of the information together, or try to keep all of the information together. But I've always been like a paper planner person that needs to write things down. It's just something about my brain. And that's how I used to study too. No wonder my hands hurt already.
I need to do those things, but my personality is, I do not like to do tedious work. Like there are personalities that can do tedium like over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have variety. Like I can't go to a job and do the same thing over and over and over and over every day. My days, every single day is different, totally different. There's nothing same about any of my days. So that's kind of how I like that's how I am. It's my personality. If you do the MBTI test, I'm an ENTP. I'm not sure if you're the Myers-Briggs test.
Do I know that one, Tim?
I'm not sure if you do or not.
so many management companies have come in the offices, because I was a dental assistant. I am a dental assistant. So we would have like management companies come in and do those personality tests to see
Yeah.
what type of employee you are.
Hmm.
But yeah, I never really paid
Bad.
much attention to it.
That's what everybody would ever figure out about me. Is bad. I was not a good employee. Actually, that's not true. I was a great employee if you just left me alone. So I had a career with the company for almost 10 years, and they were the best, man. They knew how to just leave me alone, and
Yeah.
they would let me just do my thing wherever I was, and it got taken care of, and there was no issues. But everybody else after that, they didn't want to just leave me alone. I'm a bad employee. I really am.
Well, you're a great business owner.
I work well for myself. It's the bottom
Yeah,
line.
that's good.
I think that's, it's just whatever person. I think there are some people that make great employees. I've seen them.
I do not.
I have them.
I am not a good employee.
Yeah.
I have them. I recognize what they are, and I just I can't, man.
Well, save the date for our the craft cast will be, if I can remember,
You can't. It's in the description box.
May
Ooh.
30th.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Really?
We're going to have Victoria Marie Scraps come,
Wow.
and hopefully
Good.
she's going to teach me some scrapbooking stuff, because
Good.
she's really good. Yeah, and she's a
Yeah.
great card maker too. She does both. So I'm excited to talk to her, and we will do that on May 30th. Back to Sundays. This doing stuff all day Monday and then going live late is not good. We'll never change permanently to a weekday.
And honestly,
I'm happy to do it for you though, Daniel.
Just for me.
Yeah.
For me.
And there are people that are here in the chat with us it is Tuesday morning for them, and they're watching at O-Dark, whatever O-Dark, maybe it's even sunrise there already, I'm not quite sure, but it's tomorrow for many of our viewers. There's at least a few of them from the Down Under way, so I just want to say thank you to them,
Yes.
especially for braving the crazy time slot for us and the jumble of the days, and thanks for hanging.
Yes.
Daniel, thank you very much also.
Daniel, thank you for coming and
in.
crafting with us
Thanks
and
for having me
talking
on,
about
guys.
nonsense and weird cheek nipples. And
Dear Lord.
and
And now he's going to Google cheek nipples tonight, and he's going to...
don't do that, no.
I will not Google that.
Don't Google anything I talk about.
Yeah. Unless, yeah. No, just don't Google anything I talk about. Everybody else is probably pretty safe.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time.
All right, y'all. Thanks again.
Bye.